Hello, BookTube. This is an update to my library update. Last week I mentioned that there were changes coming to my library, and those changes happened this past weekend. Two of my goals for 2025 regarding my library were to um, downsize my science fiction and fantasy collection by a significant margin or significant amount, and to replace the two shelving units I had been using as bookcases for a number of years. And so to show you, these are the shelving units. So these two shelving units um, worked well enough, but they were too wobbly, too unstable. And I wanted something more stable. So I decided to give these two shelving units to my mom. One of them is currently in her bedroom, serving as storage, and the other one is currently in the kitchen. And on Saturday, after I finished the final part of science fiction and fantasy, I moved the shelving units out, and this is the result. So, empty space. And so on Saturday, me and my mom worked on attempting to rearrange her room, which did not really work out, and rearranged the living room and the kitchen, which worked out phenomenally. Particularly the kitchen, it looks so much better now. So in exchange for those two shelving units, I received this coffee table, which I am now using as a double-sided bookcase for my science fiction and fantasy collection, and also general nonfiction. So this is the coffee table over by the double windows, because I was trying to figure out where exactly I wanted to put it, whether in the middle of the floor or at one of the windows. So here it is over at this window here. And I also got in on Saturday the two bookcases that I ordered. And these are them put together, which I managed to do on Sunday while my mom was watching the football game, the Houston Texans hosting the Los Angeles Chargers during the wild card. So I wasn't entirely sure where I was going to put these two new bookcases. So this is where I put them before, so this is where the stacked on bookcase was, where I normally filmed at. So where I put them. And then I put some more of the history books on this coffee table, because my idea was, so here are the stacked on bookcase in my room, which is going to have some more manga on it, because I anticipate having a lot more manga over the course of the year than anything else. So this gives me a lot more room to expand, and should keep me pretty, sort of have enough space for the foreseeable future. So my initial thought was I was going to move my history collection over here. This bookcase here, and keep the that one bookcase that I have, this one here, bring it over here so it could stand freely. And so this would be the history section. Classics, canonical, modern, and contemporary fiction, poetry, and drama would be over there with the two new bookcases. And then the other bookcase would be history, or not history, general nonfiction. But as I was moving the books from these bookcases over, I just really decided I didn't like that. And so I decided, at least for right now, classics, canonical, modern, and contemporary fiction, poetry, and drama will be here, and history will be over there, even though there is a major issue that I'm going to have to deal with. So, okay, so this is how my library looks right now. So as you come in, you see that batch of history, and then there's the cover table, classics, canonical, modern, and contemporary fiction, poetry, and drama, the history annex, and the primary section of history, which I like how that looks. But the problem is some of the books on this bookcase here is going to be hard to access because this bookcase here is kind of covering it up. So I need to figure out what I want to do with that. So that will be my next big decision. Either to maybe pull it out somehow, like move this down some, so that I can kind of pull that out, or maybe go ahead and like move history over here. I'll figure it out. But everything worked out. I now have enough space for the books I kind of want to add, although if I get any more history, that might be a little bit of a problem, because I've got about enough space for maybe 2 or 3 more books, and then I'll have to start putting them on top of books, which would be okay. It'd be okay. And I think my goal for next year will be to focus on weeding out the history books that I don't particularly want anymore. So, but that's a goal for next year. Anyway, BookTube, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for now, and I will see you tomorrow with the next part of my 2025 library tour, and hopefully also some tag videos, because hopefully if everything works out, I will be able to do some tag videos, because I really want to do some tag videos. So until tomorrow, BookTube, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.